The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder is one of the most famous fighters in the world of boxing. He has a powerful punch and amazing speed. Each of his fights is an event that cannot be missed. He just steps into the ring and smashes his opponents. Wilder won almost all of his fights by knockout, and certainly he is one of the greatest punchers in boxing history. From the very beginning of his professional career, Deontay Wilder knocked out his opponents in spectacular ways. In his fourth bout, he faced journeyman Joseph Raybot. Wilder knocked Raybot down twice in just 2 minutes of the first round. Already at the end of the round, Deontay caught the opponent with right overhand and Raybot fell to the canvas unconscious. Without beginning a count, the referee waved an end to the bout.
2008 Olympic heavyweight bronze medalist having an easy go of it against this short notice opponent. How did he stand up to that right hand? He didn't stand up to that one. And look at the way Raybot is laid out with his leg bent back, and this fight is over. Deontay Wilder, as expected, a first round knockout.
In his 26th bout, Deontay faced another undefeated prospect, Kelvin Price. In the first 2 rounds, Price successfully defended and responded to Wilder's attacks, but in the 3rd round, Wilder's right hand found Price's chin. He fell to the canvas and was unable to continue the fight.
Talking to Wilder, telling us that, he went across the Atlantic too.
After one fight, Wilder stepped into the ring to fight the Olympic champion Lee Harrison. 1 minute after the start of the fight, Wilder caught his opponent off balance and then destroyed him with a series of punches.
Each other out with that jab. There's the right hand, that's the big shot, and he goes looking for Harrison straight away. The first punch he's landed has brought Harrison down in the corner. First big punch, put Harrison down. Can he get up? Or his leg's going to betray him? He manages to get to his feet just. And the referee stopped it. Terry O'Connor stopped it. In the first round, the first punch.
In the next fight, Wilder's opponent was former WBO world champion Sergey Liakovic. In the middle of the first round, Deontay landed a powerful straight right hand. Liakovic fell to the canvas and began twitching. The referee immediately waved an end to the bout.
He wants to do that more tonight. Good quick left hand shown by Wilder. There's a right hand, drives Liakovic into the ropes. Down he goes. And it's over. Just like that. Hello, goodbye.
Stay, Sergey. Sergey, stay. Don't move, buddy. You're okay. Stay right here. Stay right here.
Deontay continued his win streak by knockouts in the fight against journeyman Nikolai Firtha. Firtha aggressively started the fight, for which he was punished in the first round, having been knocked down twice. In the 4th round, Wilder landed a big right hand which felled Firtha. The referee stopped the fight without finishing the count.
Wilder's doing some good work. And that stiff right hand drops Firtha on the spot. And Firtha, just like the rest, will not see the 5th round.
That's it.
Good right hand.
After defeating Berman Stiverne by a unanimous decision and winning the WBC belt in his 3rd title defense, Wilder faced challenger Artur Szpilka. Szpilka's was a very uncomfortable southpaw, so the fight was not easy for Deontay. But with each round, Wilder landed more clear punches, and in the 9th round, he knocked the challenger out cold.
Yeah, forcing a bit of an uncomfortable tempo and pace.
Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out on Artur Szpilka with his 35th knockout winning.
The fight against Gerald Washington was also not easy for Wilder. Washington offered strong resistance and successfully attacked the champion several times. But in the 5th round, Deontay landed a combination of power shots which felled Washington. He quickly got up and continued the fight, but in the next attack, Wilder unloaded heavy blows to Washington's head and the fight was stopped.
Washington is hit again, and is Griffin stopping this fight? Washington is hurt, wobbling around, and maybe that was the right call. Wow.
Former WBC World Champion Bermane Stiverne was the only one Wilder failed to knock out. But things were different in their rematch. In the middle of the 1st round, Deontay knocked Stiverne down twice. After Stiverne got up for the 2nd time, Wilder knocked him out with a vicious 4-punch combination.
Badly hurt there, Andy. Badly, legs are completely gone. The ref's got his falling over again now.
Well, that long right hand caught Stiverne.
The first fight against Luis Ortiz was the toughest of Wilder's career, but nevertheless, Deontay knocked out the Cuban fighter. In the 5th round, Wilder knocked Ortiz down for the first time. The Cuban got up and managed to recover.
And there's the right hand! Ortiz is down for the 2nd time in his career! Right cross, clubbing left hand by
In the 10th round, Deontay again knocked his opponent down. Ortiz got up again, but a few seconds later, Wilder finished the fight with a huge uppercut.
Ticking away, but there it is! A minute left! Right uppercut, and it's over! Mamma mia, Deontay Wilder has done it!
All started when he held his ground on that counter right hand. That's what he needed to do all night.
The fight against mandatory challenger Dominic Breazeale was one of Wilder's fastest fights. In the 2nd minute of the 1st round, Deontay caught his opponent with a ferocious right hand. Breazeale fell to the canvas and was unable to continue the fight.
To Brazil for having the character to throw with him and
Wilder hit Brazil so hard, they are feeling it in Brazil! Mamma mia, what a KO!
8, 9, 10.
Almost 2 years after the first fight, Wilder met Luis Ortiz in a rematch. For 6 rounds, the Cuban had the advantage and was ahead in the fight on the judges' scorecards. But at the end of the 7th round, Wilder landed a straight right to the head and knocked out Ortiz.
King Kong trudges forward. A right hand. Down goes Ortiz. Oh my goodness. This one is over. There is a reason why he is the baddest man on the planet.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.